Hi, I'm John, and currently working on Scarlet the Four-Eyed Cuda. We are in the middle of getting things taken out in order to replace the rear taillight wire harness. And in the last episode, we removed the sill plate, the kick panel, and the A-pillar. This time we're going to remove the driver's side seat, the rear seat bottom and back, and that should give us access to the side panel for where the rear window rolls down. And once that panel is out, I should be able to access the hole that connects the trunk to the passenger compartment. And once that's done, I should be able to run the cable through. Like I've said before, I have not removed the rear seat in the 3 years that I've owned the car. So chances are there will be some surprises, but I will remove the front seat at this time. There's just four nuts underneath the car that then free up the seat. The studs just come on out with the seat. They're attached to the seat frame, so no issue that way. And then I will try to get a picture of the clips that hold the seat in place and how to remove them. I've watched a couple videos that are very poor in quality, in subject matter on this, and basically you just compress it and pull, and like magic it's supposed to come out. If that's the way it works, I'm not going to record anything because that's reality. If there's something special about it or something that I find, I will record that. Alright, so I'm going to hit pause, remove the driver's side seat, and start taking a look at the rear seat and see where we end up. Thank you. Alright, so here we are with the back seat, and you can see here the clip and the bar. So I'm going to zoom this in a little bit. And so you can see this clip here is where this bar rests. So you have to push this bar back, and then it will fit underneath that clip. The clip has two, what I'll call fangs, kind of like a snake, with that the bar fits under. So how did I do it? Some people have used screwdrivers. I don't know exactly what this is, but I thought it was cool when I was a kid, and my grandpa had it. You can't see what I'm talking about. So it looks kind of like a baseball bat, if you will. It's cast iron, and it works perfect. That little flat piece at the end where you would hold your hands for a baseball, pushing that up against it and then lifting up at the same time, and it came right out. So hopefully you can do something similar. So now you can see how that works. And I just have to do the other side, and then the rear seat will just come on out. So that's my trick. Don't know how helpful it is. You could use a screwdriver. I would use a blunt object. If you're a machine shop, 3/4 inch piece of bar stock would be perfect, or something that way, or a square tube or something. I wouldn't want to use just a screwdriver. I think it's too thin and flat and sharp. Would probably dent the bar more than a blunt object. Anyway, my 2 cents. You do what works for you, and I'm going to move on to the next part of the project, which is hopefully getting this rear seat out and figuring out how to take the back of the seat off. All right, and the rear seat is out. It was literally that simple. All you have to do is get the bar out from that clip, and you can see what I meant by like snake fans. It comes out and over, push it back, lift it up, and it comes right out. At first look, it does not look too bad. Don't see any loose change, but we'll clean it up. Looks like there's a couple of bolts maybe. in here. I can feel one. It's not quite in view of the camera, but I think if I unscrew that bolt on both sides, then the seat might just top back, might just come right out. That's my hopes. If it's something other than that, I will let you know. Thank you very much. Let's give it a shot. Yep, that's all there is to it. You take out the two bolts that I told you about, and then you lift up on the seat back. You can see there's these two little hang clips that the seat back rests on, and she comes right out. Awesome. Couldn't be happier. Okay, with the seat out, it is just these three top screws from what I can tell, and the window crank that are holding this panel in place. Oh, and the bottom screw where the sill plate is that I showed you earlier. So if I take those four screws out and the window crank, that hopefully will come right out, and it'll be time to reinstall the wiring cable, which will be on the next episode. Thank you very much. All right, and there it is. It is out, and I don't have a light. Now I have a light. So with that panel out, everything is accessible. I can access the cables that I need to, rerun them, re-put them in the clip. This is some of the old hack job for the previous radio. So that'll all get removed and replaced with real stuff. So there we go. Not super difficult. If I had a key here, I would say to lift it up from the back. So there's a little hole right here, so lift up from the back and then pull forward, and it clears, because that up from the back and kind of in will clear the house or the window crank shaft, and then the pulling it towards the front of the car will free it from the clip, or from the pinch weld here at the seam. And that's it. So she's ready to have new wiring put in, which will be another day. It's hot. It is actually 42.2% humidity and 87.2 degrees inside my garage. So that's hot. I'm hot and sweaty, and I'm done for the day. My 2-year-old grandson's here. He's been helping me out. Not sure how about his mom would feel about being online, so I've made sure not to film when he was here. It's specifically in the garage, but he's been running in and out, having a great time. Taught him how to use a pair of pliers, so he will be learning the trades and having fun just like I did. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video where we start to install the wiring. Thank you very much, and have a great day.